Welcome, my dear listener. Do not be afraid. I mean no harm. I am just a simple storyteller who crossed her path with yours. Maybe it was a coincidence, or maybe fate made us meet. But it does not matter now. Now, let me tell you a story. A sad story. Story of aristocracy, loving family, social class difference, arranged marriage, tragic love story, death, 18th century, a time when hunger was a part of family and sickness was a welcome surprise to anybody, either a child or elder. During these hard times, there was a beautiful manor that belonged to a wealthy aristocratic family. A viscount and viscountess were a kind couple that desperately wanted to have an heir. They have tried and tried for years to conceive their so-wanted baby. Unfortunately, each time was unsuccessful. Either they didn't conceive, or after a couple of weeks, when a baby was happily growing in the Viscountess's stomach, the bleeding came and its beating heart stopped. Each failed try was like a knife in their hearts. They started to lose hope for their so-longed dream. But then a miracle happened. A baby was born. Beautiful, healthy baby girl. Viscount and Viscountess's prayers were listened. She was so little and more precious than any gem in this world. Because of such a beautiful miracle, they named her Theodora, God's gift. Perfect name for a blessing. This happiness lived in their home as long as their little girl was growing healthy, safe and sound. Years have passed and the baby became a child, and a child became a young lady. With each year, Theodora was becoming more and more beautiful, as a flower fully blooming in the light of the sun, and her heart was nothing less than goodness and kindness. Whatever she wished or needed, she was given the next day. But most of the time, it was not for her. It was for villagers living on her father's provision. Pride was fulfilling her parents to their cores as they became parents of such an angel on earth. How could life get better than this? But good times never last. Dark clouds started to gather over their loving house when Theodora was 16 years old. So you see, in her teenage years, she fell in love, but it was nobody from her social class. She has fallen for a villager boy, the son of a butcher. He had nothing more than torn pants, a couple of coins in his pocket, and a smile that made each village girl fall on their knees. Theodora was not different. She believed in his promises of everlasting love, like a baby believes their parents. Blinded by love, she could not see nothing else but her imagined perfect future with her lover, which she longed for. Theodora begged her father to let her marry her beloved, but her father was more than frightened by her pleas. He could never allow his baby girl to live in an unstable home, possibly struggling with food each day for herself and future children. And what's worse, with a cheating husband. This was not something he would allow, even over his dead body. Worried about his daughter, very quickly he announced her arranged marriage to one of his friend's son. Wealthy, educated, well-behaved, and with prosperity of a good future, he was a perfect candidate. But not for Fyodora. She was more than heartbroken over her father's decision. She declined the possibility of marrying someone she doesn't know. She said hateful words to her parents. Her words stinged like hundreds of bees during a summer day. But it was for her own good. One day, Fyodora wrote her beloved a letter to meet her at her house. She requested him to talk with her father and declare his love to her. She waited for him and waited and waited until night has fallen, but never her beloved boy. She was sure he didn't see her letter or was occupied with something more important. But what could be more important than love? Her heart and mind declined to believe he would just leave her. So she dressed up and went downstairs to meet her parents. When she came into the living room, she was surprised with what she saw. Her mother on one side of the room, and on the other side, her father and her beloved, just talking. But talk became argument, and the poor girl was met with the greatest heartbreak. Her beloved declared he was never serious with her, and he never loved her as she wished. In this moment, her world has fallen apart. Surprised with this heartbreaking truth, Fyodora's mind broke, just like her heart, to a million pieces. With this, she wanted nothing more than to be embraced by death. So she took the closest lamp and smashed it over the carpeted floor. Soon, a small blaze became a fire, which slowly took her home. Thankfully, everybody was able to get out of it safe and sound. But Fyodora and her beloved stayed inside. She embraced him so tight around his neck, he couldn't move. And soon, he took his last breath. His eyes full of tears slowly lost its sparkle, which once enchanted Fyodora. Shh, shh. Don't worry, my love. I know you do truly love me, and I know we will be set apart now. But you will find me, and then we will always be together. Forever and ever. She repeated her love confessions and promises over and over again, until both of them became nothing but ashes mixed with the ashes of a house. After this tragedy, the Viscount and Viscountess's fate is unknown. They left without a word and never came back. Some say they changed their names and started their lives somewhere else. And some said they are still laying at the bottom of some river. Everybody in this country knew about this tragedy. At first, they were gossiping about various things. Was Fyodor always crazy? Was the son of the butcher really in love with her? Or did he just lie to her father so they could run away? Or maybe he never loved her? What about family's riches? These questions were never answered, and they will never be. But time is a funny thing. As more it passes, the more people start to forget and create legends. The same happened this time. This legend says that Theodora's ghost is still haunting the grounds where her house was standing once, as she waits for her beloved. When he will arrive, she will take him, body and soul, to the prepared grave, where he will be buried with her. Such a sad story. Young love, which ended with tragedy. Was their love real? Who was really at fault here? We can only discuss now about what could happen. But it is not important now. If you ask why, it's because we are going now to start a new story. A story that happens now on the same grounds. But this time, it's not a tragic story. It's a spooky story.
Whoa, it looks like it is definitely abandoned. Ned, you said for how long this hospital has been abandoned? Over 70 years. So it was closed a little after Second World War. Wow. Surprising they didn't demolish it. To build new houses or something. Developers would love to get their hands on such area. Pretty spacious land and everything. What's that? Haunted? They really believed it's haunted. Old guys are scared of some made-up story? Don't make me laugh. Oh, really? There's a proof? What kind of proof? Oh, so you want to tell me that this place was haunting patients during the night and even gave some of them heart attacks? Yeah, no, I don't buy it. I think some people just believe too much in some story and their imaginations just got wild. Like, Susan, do you remember how some years ago during a school trip we were sleeping in some old cottage or something, and during the night you thought you saw a figure sitting on the stairs? In the morning, boom, it was just a carpet. During the night, you were so scared to even go to the bathroom, and the next day, you were so embarrassed, I swear you were red as tomato for half of the day. Oh, good times, good times. So, yeah, I don't really believe in this ghost story at all. Do you believe in it, sweetie? You do? Well, Then it looks like you will be my damsel in distress to save if some wind noises will scare ya. However, unlucky for us, I am wearing a skirt, so don't expect me to run with you in my arms. Oh, you were hoping for it. You're cheeky. Oh, shut up, Ned. We are not flirting, and even if we did, it's none of your business. What? You jealous or something? Yeah, same barf reaction from me to you, brother. Okay then, can you repeat again what we were supposed to do here? Like, do you want us to collect something? Or make a photo of a certain place to show you as a proof we were there? Go to the outside part. Wait, what outside part? Like, go to the other side of building? Ah, there was a small garden between hospital wings. So like inside garden? Huh, that's actually nice. Why don't hospitals nowadays make such gardens? It would help out patients much more. What? Me talking is now considered an excuse to extend us going there. Wow, a clean shot right now in my pride. Okay, give me that flashlight and let us go. I want to be over with this as quickly as possible so I can spend my Halloween night in a much more interesting way than this. Like eating candy and watching some crap horror movies with my boyfriend here? Nope, I will not share my candy with kids. Do you think I will spend my hard-earned money on candy which will go for some kids? Yeah, no. I am too heartless for this kind of stuff. Oh, by the way, sweetie, would you like to watch some Paranormal Activity or some other horrors with me after this? Sure, you can choose better horrors than Paranormal Activity. Cool, then we have plans. Oh, shh! Okay, Ned, shut up and get out of our way, as we are on the mission to prove your ass we are not chickens, as you dare to call us earlier. Oh, by the way, guys, don't let Ned or Damien go inside here. I bet they will lose their way pretty quickly. Plus, I am sure Ned will piss his pants at the entrance. If you too, asshole. Oh, God. Sometimes I hate my brother. Well, family is not something we can choose. And in this case, I really am sad about this. Oh, thank you, sweetie, for opening the doors. They were too heavy and too rusty for me to even try to open them. So thank you. Of course. Okay, then let me turn on flashlight. And holy guacamole, why are all the corridors in hospitals so long? That was sarcasm, love. I know why corridors are long in hospitals. Well, we've been together for 7 months now. How can you still not catch up when I am sarcastic? It's not that hard to catch it if you know me well. Do you think you know me well? Okay, I admit, if you know my weakness is Thursday cream brulee cheesecake, only from my favorite bakery, when I solemnly swear I hate other type of cakes. You know me well. Too well, actually. But still, I will have to challenge you with my sarcasm much more often. Dang, these corridors are really long and dark as heck. No, I am not really scared. I stopped being scared of the dark when I was 6 or 7. What about ghost stories? Oh, let's turn this way. Of course I don't. Are you kidding me? They are just stories to make kids cry and entertain teenagers during nights in the woods when they are camping. Ghost stories are not real. But then again, I will admit something. But promise me you will not tell a soul about this. Because one way or another it will go to Ned, and he will not let me leave for who knows how long with his annoying ass. And I already have enough of his smartass banter. You promise? Pinky promise. Okay. So, before we arrived here, I actually checked the story of this place. Or more like, why is it considered haunted? Did you know there is actually a legend about this place? Yeah, I was also surprised. I've been living in this town since I was born, but I never heard about this. I guess it is not so popular anymore? Anyway, before they built a hospital on this land in the 18th or 19th century, there was a manor that belonged to some rich family. They had a daughter who fell in love with some boy, and her father was really against it. One day, the boy she loved was in her house, declaring how he never loved her. At that moment, she lost her mind and started a fire which took her and her lover together with the house. It is said that she is still here, haunting these grounds, waiting for her lover. When he will arrive, she will take him to prepared grave so she can bury him alive and they can finally be together. Yeah, it is sad. Very tragic. I feel sympathy for her. I wonder if he was really in love with her. To just hear you were never loved by someone who you considered a lover. That really must be heartbreaking. Huh? No, nothing. Just... I thought I heard something. I don't know. Probably a wind whistling or something. Anyway, you wanted to say something? What? You were in a situation like this? What? When? With who? I have never heard you talk about this. True, you don't really want to talk about something shameful from the past. Still, are you okay? I mean, is it still something that's bothering you? Oh, baby, I'm so sorry you had to go through it. If you will tell me who it was, I will talk with her very nicely about how bitch... Okay, I will not. Yes, I promise I will not start a fight in your name. Jeez, sometimes you really take out a lot of fun from me, you know? Yes, that was a sarcasm. See? You're learning. That's a progress. So, did they tell you where exactly this garden is? I feel like we are kind of circling here and we are nowhere close to finding it. You know what? I have an idea. Let's find something to mark our way so we will not get lost on our way back. Yeah, I know. Kind of a late idea, but it's better now than later. Give me a second. I will just look inside this room. But I am not leaving you alone. Or at least not that far or fully leave you. I just want to find something remarkable that we will not miss on our way back. Just have this flashlight and wait here. I will use a flashlight in my phone. Don't worry, I will be back before you notice. I'm here. No worries. Still looking. Give me a second. Yeah, no luck here. Nothing exceptional. Unless broken sticks are something to mention. Yeah, I am okay. Why? Suddenly got really cold? Well, it's October night, and we are still in an abandoned building, so it can get colder here when wind gets inside. Oh, if you want to, I can give you my scarf. No? Are you sure? Okay. Well, shall we go? I am pretty sure everybody outside is already betting if we will chicken out or not. Sure, let's go. By the way, it might be a little late to ask, but I still want to ask you. Did I pressure you too much into it? Because I've noticed you were kind of nervous when we arrived here. I know you like horror and stuff related to it, but I just want to make sure if I pushed you too much with agreeing to this stupid bet. Practically, I have agreed for it in your name, and that's just not okay. Really? Are you sure? Okay, I'm really glad. No, I don't feel okay here. I don't know, I just feel kind of uneasy with all of this. I think it's just this place. It's like there's some strange energy in there. I don't know how to explain it. But something is definitely not right here. I'm waiting for you. What the? I swear I heard something. It was like someone was talking. No, it is not me trying to scare you. I mean, I was planning to do it, but now I don't feel like doing it. Okay, now I am a little creep out. You heard that too? Okay, now I am really uncomfortable. Do you think it could be Ned and everyone else trying to scare us so we will go back? No, we cannot turn back. Let's just ignore it. Maybe it's just our imagination. You know, Halloween atmosphere in there or something. Yeah, let's just do what we have to do and let's come back to everybody else.
You are
Okay, you heard that right? Okay, let's not panic and let's just turn around and get the fuck out of here. Maybe let's start slowly going and just try to find our way back. When we will be sure where the exit is, we will run. Okay, let's hold hands so we will not lose each other. Okay, let's go then. Yeah, I also feel it. Like something is behind us. No, I don't want to turn. And I really hope you will not turn yourself to check what the hell it is. Good to know. Again, which way we came?
Don't go, my girl. Stay with me.
That was way too close. Maybe I should peek out a little to check how close it is. Just to be sure. It's right behind us. It looked like a burnt woman without eyes and a scary big smile.
I knew you would find me.
No, don't turn.
Look at
Maybe if you will, she will do something to you
Don't go.
or to us. Okay, we should run. Let's at least try.
Look at me.
On the count of 3.
Look at me.
1, 2,
Look at me.
run! Don't look back. No matter what, don't look back. Look, there's light. We are close to the exit. Just a little more. Just a little. We are. With this, our story ends. No, we will never know the ending of this story. What happened to them? Will our protagonist get out of this predicament? Are they even still alive? There's no telling. It's an unfinished story, one of thousands we have in this world. The only thing we can do now is imagine their ending and hope they will be safe and sound. Besides, didn't I promise you a spooky story? Not a happy ending story?